These are the 5 steps to manifest the life of your dreams with ease and flow. So let's dive right in. Step 1 is to see what you want. And when I say see, I mean to see clearly, to visualize, to dream like a child what you want. Some of the greatest illuminaries in the history of mankind, people like Einstein, people like Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, and Vincent van Gogh have all been amazing dreamers. Many of them have been lucid dreamers. Vincent van Gogh once said, "I dream my paintings, and then I paint my dreams." How beautiful is that? So therein lies a very clear examples of what we should do. I consider this to be the foundation of all manifestation, is you have to dream and see clearly what it is that you want. Another example are athletes. I'm a big NBA basketball fan, and when you see people like LeBron or any of your favorite basketball players, like Luka Doncic, the Joker, right? Many times they'll have their headphones on, you'll see them doing moves and things in their mind with their eyes closed. What's going on there? They are visualizing, they're seeing, and they're getting repetitions in their mind of what they want the end result to be. And so these are amazing examples. So when it comes to you, here's what you should do. You should actually set aside time to dream about, to visualize, to see what it is you want in your life, whatever it is. Material things, house, cars, your money, your relationship, your body. Take time to actually see what that is clearly and dream like a child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mike, and I help entrepreneurs ascend and achieve and create the dreams, the life of their dreams with ease and flow, using spiritual technology along with proven business concepts. So, what's the mistake that you can make? Well, the mistake that you can make in your visualization is not staying focused on it, not keeping clearly on what you want and doing that on a regular basis. Because what you see in your visualization and what you're dreaming about, what you want, is actually your target. It's your target of where you want to go. And just like an archer, if you're going to pull the bow back, but then you start looking away from the target, you're not going to hit the target. You're going to hit probably what you don't want, right? So if your dream and your visualization is typically something that's different than what's going on right now. And so the danger is if you don't continue to keep that vision in your mind, you can just kind of naturally float back and fall back to your current circumstance. There's a saying in the scripture that says, "The people perish for lack of vision." So there's another little hint into what is all going on. Also, if you look at our world that we live in, everything that's created, the earth, the trees, the ocean, and everything, that's created by the creator of all of this. Also, there's what mankind's created: this house, cars, buildings, my shirt. Everything's created by man. It all started in here with a visualization, with seeing it first, and then drawing it out and then bringing it into creation. Okay, so this is the foundation, number 1 of the 5 steps to manifesting everything that you want in your life with ease and flow. Okay, so what's step 2? Step 2 is really cool, and I feel like it gets overlooked by almost anybody that deals with manifestation or creating the life of their dreams. The people talk about the quantum and all these different things that are out there, and it is be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful as if it's already happened. Another example is from the greatest manifestors, one of the greatest manifestors of all time, and that is Jesus. He fed 5,000 people with just a couple of fish and a few loaves of bread, right? After he blessed it, he gave thanks. Think about that. The miracle hadn't even happened yet. The people haven't even been fed yet, and he gave thanks first. Why? I feel like it's because he knew that it had happened. It's happened. Now we just need to manifest it. So that's a great example. In your life, are you thankful right now? You have to be thankful, period. Period. So when you have that clear vision of what you want, be thankful as if it's happened and hold on to that. Because so many people say you have to have the feelings and the emotions associated with as if you had it. That is true. and you want to be thankful. If you're not thankful and you're having a hard time with that, just start with the basics. Start with, I can breathe. Every time I take a breath, there's air that I can take that's given to me. Start with the people around you that love you. I have these people that love me. I get to sleep at night in a protected, warm bed. I'm safe. I have food to eat. Those are all things to be thankful of. So be thankful. And when it comes to your visualization, be thankful as if. Okay, so that's step 2. Step 3. Step 3 is probably one of the most popular things out there right now that has to do with identity shifting. Quantum jumping, that's the big thing on TikTok right now, right? What is that? What does that really mean? It just basically means you have to change who you are. I don't mean the essence of who you are. I mean the role, the character, the costume you're wearing. Okay? So let's get an example. Let's say you're in corporate America and you hate your job and I want to get out of this. I want to be independent. I want to set my own schedule. I want to work from anywhere in the world. I want to be an entrepreneur. That's a whole different identity. That's the identity shift from being an employee in a corporation to being a free entrepreneur that's responsible for creating your own income. And so if you want to look at it a little bit differently, imagine a play. Like you go to a high school as an example. We're going to be doing a play, and the play is, let's say, Wizard of Oz. Well, Dorothy, the person that's playing Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, probably not Dorothy in real life. This actor has to put on a costume and have the lines and the lifestyle in the way that Dorothy is, right? This is what I'm talking about, is this identity shifting idea, this quantum jumping idea really means you putting on a costume and being somebody totally different. This is really, really important. Because if you rewind a little bit and go back to that vision that you have, the dream that you have of what it is you want in your life, you'll notice that you're probably different. That person that has the things that you want that you don't have right now is probably a different person. Like, how do they talk? What do they do? How do they carry themselves? What do they wear? What kind of energy do they carry? Are they, or are they, who are they? And so that's why this identity is really important. And I'm going to give you something else here, is that who you are right now has a resonance, an electromagnetic resonance. Your brain is electric and your heart is magnetic, electromagnetic. And that together creates this resonance of who you are. And who you are is a strong magnet to attract and pull in the steel of the manifestation you see in your life right now. Here's the truth. Everything I'm telling you right now, you're doing it already. You just may not be doing it consciously. Who you are is sending out a resonance, and you're attracting these things in your life. And this is why sometimes when you try to change, I want to do this and do that, and it keeps coming back. It's like the cycle that keeps turning back around. It's because it's who you are. Example, I had a friend back in the day, John. John would say, oh, hey, Mike, I want to have the kind of woman you have, a good girl in my life. And I told John, I said, John, it's impossible for you right now because the good girl that you're looking for, they're walking by you all day long. But they see who you are, that you're a dog. A good girl doesn't want a dog. So if you really want a good girl in your life, change who you are and be the person that the good girl wants. John changed who he was, and guess what? He got a good girl in his life. So this identity shift idea, this quantum jumping, being that person is critical, and that's why it's so important. Yes, the visualization is the foundation of what happens. Being thankful allows it to come to you. You have to be that person, though, if you truly want to attract the things that you want in your life. Okay, so that's step 3. Obviously, the mistake of that is if you try to attract those things by being who you currently are in that role, that character, you're going to grind. You're going to grind. So don't do that. Think about who it is you want to be and accept that boldly. Put on that costume boldly and boldly be that person, that identity. It may feel weird at first, but that's okay. It's the beauty of it. Be that person. And people will go, did you see John? Did you see Kyle? Did you see Sally? There's something about them. They're different. There's something about them. I don't know what it is, but I see it. It's crazy. Guys, this is so cool and it works. That's just 3 steps. Step 4 and 5 are actually get a lot easier, but they're actually a little harder. They're both like jumbo shrimp, and I'll explain why. Step 4 is to do, is to take action. Take action. And you've heard people say, take massive action, take inspired action. Those are good. Those are both good things. I want to tell you, it can be easier than that. Because when you're being who, that character that you've chosen to be that's in your vision, your dream, the action that you take should be easy, should come with ease and flow, because out of that character, you're going to do what that character does. Using my example in The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy was who she was, and she did the things that she did, right? If she'd been somebody else, or you can look at the Wicked Witch of the West. She was the Wicked Witch. That was her character. She just did bad things, right? So my point is yes, focus on the action. As another example, a few years ago, I lost a lot of weight. And I had this 3-week, 4-week stretch where I wasn't losing any weight. I couldn't figure out what the heck was I doing? Like, what am I doing? What am I not doing? And when I really dug in, I saw that, oh, hey, bro, you had a hamburger and fries that you didn't account for. You didn't write that down in your head like the MyFitnessPal app. And I didn't put that in there. And then later that day, you actually had 3 pieces of pizza and some ice cream, and it's nowhere to be found. So what was going on there? What was going on is I was Fat Mike. I was being Fat Mike, and that's what Fat Mike did to stay as Fat Mike. When I changed my identity, and guys, I'm telling you, I looked in the mirror and said, that's it from now on. I am lean, fit Mike, period. I just changed this character that I put on. And from that energy, from that identity, the actions became easy. When it was midnight and I go, oh man, I didn't have time. I forgot to get my steps in. Without hesitation, I laced up my sneakers, boom, went to the gym, watched some TV or whatever, but I got my steps in. It became really easy to eat the right things because that's what Fit Mike does. So those actions, my point here is, I don't want you to miss this, that your actions should flow out of who you are. Can you see how these steps are actually building on? When you dream, you give thanks as if, then you become that person, and then your actions flow out of who you are, which leads to step 5, which again is the easiest, but it's the hardest. This is the biggest jumbo shrimp you've ever heard of, okay? And what it is this. It's the word allow. And I'm doing this on purpose. Like, open your hands and quit trying to focus on how it's going to happen. As entrepreneurs, we tend to be people that are take action and you just grab it and change it and doing all these things. No. Stop doing that. Once you've dreamed, once you've given thanks, you're that person, you're taking inspired action that should be with ease and flow. You want to open your hands and allow. And the beauty of this is you will see things come into your world, your life, that are miraculous. You will see that the universe, God, has brought this to you, has taken this away from you. If you're so busy manufacturing things, you're going to always think it's you. When you let go, you surrender, and you allow, you'll be witnessing miracles. You will see things manifest in your life that you never imagined, because it's not what you thought it would be. It a lot of times doesn't come from where you think it's going to come from, but it's coming. Those are 5 steps. It's taken me over 8 years to distill all the busyness, all the dust storm of all the things that people are talking about online on how to have this, how to have that. Just so much out there, right? It's taken me a long time to distill it all down to these 5 steps. And I promise you that if you take these steps and you implement them in your life, you can truly, truly manifest the life of your dreams with ease, with flow. So if you watch this video this long, I've got a gift for you. So I have a free download. It's either an ebook or it's maybe even an audio or a video series that I'm going to give to you. All you have to do is click the link and it's yours. The second thing is that if you feel like there's something here, like I feel inspired, I feel drawn, and I'd like to implement these things in my life, but I need help. There's also a link in the description that you can click. It takes you to a brief application to see, find out some things that are going on with you, see if we are able to help you. And if we are, we'll hop on a quick call, either myself or my team, to have a conversation with you and just help you on your journey and see if it makes sense to work together. Okay? I really, really hope that you have gotten something from this, that this may be a changing point in your life, that's taken you out of the darkness, maybe out of the darkness and the confusion and lack of clarity that you have, to a place of ease. Even this video, to a place of ease and some clarity. I can tell you, over the years when I've struggled, the word clarity is a big thing. I felt like there was confusion and I didn't have a clear path. And it wasn't until I fully embraced what I just taught you that I have clarity, that I have ease, that I have peace and flow in my life. And my hope for you is that you'll have the same. I'm Mike, by the way, and if you love what you heard, I'd love for you to check out the next video because I have something I think will really help you as well. Thank you.